And welcome back to the Dungeon Story. Once again, we have our players here and we have a couple of new guests. But before we get started, we just want to let you guys know we are brand ambassadors for Dice Legion. Hop onto their website, we'll put the link down below. Quality and durability is the heart of their products. Check out their carved dice sets like the one you see right now. And if you enter in the Dungeon Story 10, our promo code, you'll get 10% off on your purchase. Now, let's get back to our story. Where we left off, you guys had snuck into the basement of the Thimgrum Wrestling Association arena and came across a very disappointed foe who was not only expecting Skip the Dishes, but Lenny. Instead, you guys gave him the end point of your weapon. After vanquishing the individuals within this basement, you did not find harm, you did not find the book, but what you did find was a letter. In that letter, you were told you need to go to Lemire's warehousing and goods in Hillock. But before you go, Dennis's stomach was growling. You guys made it over to Dennis's mom's house. You guys took a short rest, and Reths decided to persuade her to do things maybe Dennis didn't want to know. Will Reths have a better understanding of Dennis now that he's been closer to his mom? Let's find out. Okay, guys, you're at Dennis's mom. You've had a short rest. What are you guys thinking?
I think we still need to track down this book we've been looking for. So first things first, we need to find some more information. Forgive me, but your father seems to know an awful lot about Hillock, and that would be where the rendezvous that we would be looking to meet Harm at. So where should we head next?
As you contemplate this very dilemma, a gem appears in the wall, and a red door forms, and out comes Alabaster. Oh, hello, I hope you guys are doing well.
Oh, good to see you. How did you know that we would be here?
Oh, I was just talking to Issa. I need Issa back. But I won't leave you guys unprotected. I do have someone who'll be able to help you out. And he kind of looks into the red doorway, and he kind of motions for someone to come forward. And you see this heavily armored individual who walks out. What was your name again?
Bolton.
Bolton, yes. Bolton will be glad to assist you. He understands that your lives are in danger and that you need to be protected. But I need Issa for a different matter. Well, shoo Bolton, Issa, come with me. And you see Alabaster just walk back into the red door. You see his hand pop out of the little latch and grab the gem, pull it back out.
Bye!
And the door disappears.
That was rude.
That's a little abrupt, but hello, lovely to meet you.
And you.
Hello, I'm Fidessa. Pleasure to meet you.
Bolton. The brave to some, the bold to others. Never the boring.
So continuing on this path of pondering, what are you guys going to do next?
Eventually this evening we're going to be heading to Hillock, to the warehouse with something about a fish barrel.
Yes, I do recall a fish barrel.
Do you know much about Hillock and the Lemire warehousing? It seems like we might be about to plan an ambush of some variety. I didn't used to have a very exciting life, but this is very exciting. We did a lot of murder today. We exploded a bunch of fiends. It was very exciting.
Ambushes and murder.
Ambushes.
This doesn't sound like what I signed up for.
Oh no, what were you told was going to happen?
Aren't we on a mission of good and to protect the realm?
I assume so. I'm trying to collect a book back again, but then we found a bunch of people underneath the Thimgrum Wrestling Association's ring who were all fiendish in nature, and they had stolen the book.
Oh,
so
okay.
Now this is.
Well, that's not murder.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Their lives don't mean anything.
Okay.
They're evil. That's fiends.
You hear in the background, "Oh, Dennis, don't forget to grab your father from the bar."
Damn, she's married?
Yes.
So should we go and collect your father first, and then plan our excursion to the Lemire warehousing?
Yeah, let's go pick up my old man and go. Hopefully he can walk. I mean, at least we have Bolton now that I can just throw him over his shoulder if we need to. Yeah, let's go head out to the bar.
So you guys make your way to the levitator that will take you down to Hillock, the seedy, low-income portion of the mountain of Thimgrum, where the dark decide to descend and where the poor have no other way to fend themselves from the evils that surround them. From the levitator, it's a short bit of a walk to the Hoof and Claw Tavern. Denys is very familiar with it. In fact, Denys and Fidessa, that back alley around the corner is where you first met Alabaster. You do notice that it does always feel like it's nighttime. So you always feel like someone is always watching you, no matter how empty the street may seem. But eventually you do get to the Hoof and Claw Tavern. Bartender kind of looks over and sees Denys and says, "Hey, Denys, it's not time to pick up your dad, is it?"
Yeah, where's he hiding out today? Still in the back room?
He's kind of in the back room. He's kind of, he's back there. Just go grab him.
All right, thanks.
You guys saunter around with Denys to the back room, and you see Dennis's dad, this tanned gnome, kind of balding on top. He's still always wearing his yellow Speedo wrestling tights, ready for a match at any time.
Used to be white.
So he's a wrestler.
His friend Shivrash with an arm around him as they're drinking back an ale. Your dad looks up and goes, "Denys? What's going on, Denys? It's not time to go home."
Yes.
"No."
Yes.
"I said no."
I said yes.
"Your mom sent you, didn't she?"
Of course Mom sent me. Where else would I come from?
"Oh, all right." So he starts pouring it back, and you notice that most of it's not going in his mouth. It's kind of spilling over. The crowd is very, thinned out, seeing as this is technically mid-afternoon in Hillock. Your father starts to get up and goes, "What you been up to, son?"
Secret important stuff that I can't tell you about.
"Oh, like, is it masturbating?" Like that time I walked in and like, "No, close the door." He wanted me to close the door.
Is there any way we could stun your father and bring him back?
No, I've tried.
I could tell him the truth. That might get him out of here.
Shivrash is like, "I've been there once, Denys. It's okay." Well, more than once, really.
Anyway, can you walk?
"Yeah, I could drop kick you right now."
Do it.
And he pushes you.
Why would you do that? Now I have to hurt him.
As you're about to collect yourself, you notice in the corner of your eye, and a table in the corner, a lady with horns coming out of her red hair, feet up on the table, now descending to the floor, and all of a sudden slamming a dagger into said table. And she yells out,
"If anyone touches the gnome or the elf, they answer to me."
I think that's me. And you. She's talking about us.
I mean, there's lots of gnomes.
Oh. But, no, that's fair.
And there's one right there that just pushed me because that's my dad.
Oh, that's true. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you talking about that gnome or that gnome?
I'm talking about you, and I'm talking about him. Both of you are under my protection, and if anyone in here so much as touches a hair on either of their heads, they answer to me.
You see Dennis's dad take a finger over to Denys and is just about to touch the tip of his head when all of a sudden, through the front doors, quickly, there's zombies outside. They're coming out of the ground. We need help. Dennis's dad's like, "Oh crap, we need to get out of here. Quickly, everybody into the basement."
Is there time to get a drink before we run to the basement?
We're gonna...
To the basement.
Can I
There's
take a
zombies.
peek outside?
I want to see what's going on out there.
I
Yeah.
don't think we should go to the basement. We'll get stuck.
Right? That seems like...
We need your help. You hear screaming in the background outside.
We've only just met, and we met earlier yesterday. But shall we go and perhaps help some people and to kind of karmically balance out the fact that we sort of murdered some people earlier today?
Let's murder some more.
We murdered no people.
Murder. Keep talking of murder.
We blew up fiends.
Seriously, guys, if you want to murder someone or you just want to talk about murdering things, there's stuff to murder outside that aren't alive. But I need your help. All of a sudden, you just see this guy just pulled back
Oh,
by
no.
these unliving hands.
Can
I think he's telling the truth.
Can I get Bolton to pick up my dad and just throw him into the basement just so I know he's safe?
Oh, your dad's already in the basement.
Oh, he's already in the
Yeah, while you were discussing murder, your dad just kind of stumbled and fell down into the basement. Shivrash is like, I'll come and get you.
He's in the basement, fine. Let's go see what's going on outside.
As you walk outside, it is absolute mayhem. People are running around left, right, and center. You see zombies attacking people, and these zombies all seem to be coming from the nearby pigskin field. As you move out further, you notice people running in different directions. Some people are just frozen on the spot and can't move out of fear. Dennis, roll me a perception check.
Oh, it's a 16.
Okay. About 30 feet ahead of you, 30 or 40 feet ahead of you, you hear a gruff, familiar voice. Help! Help! Someone help me! The zombie's gonna get me! It's Lobert from the city works.
Lobert? We have to save Lobert!
We do have to save Lobert.
Everyone roll initiative.
Yahoo!
Fidessa, what do you have?
17.
Knox, what do you have?
5.
5. Bolton.
14.
Reths.
29.
And Dennis.
11.
Reths, you are looking at a small group of zombies in front of you and people running around, some frozen on the spot from fear. What do you decide to do?
I assume we're going to fight these things.
Mm-hmm.
We may as well, they are zombies. But I kind of only usually murder the living.
Technically not murder.
Right? So I'm not really interested. But I suppose we'll save this guy that you guys know that I've never met.
He fixes the maintenance. He fixes things.
Yeah, I hate maintenance guys. Can I reach any of these zombies from where I am?
There's one probably about 15, 20 feet in front of you.
I'll just attack him then. 23.
23, that will definitely hit. As you move forward, you pull out your rapier and hit him. How much damage do you do?
4 plus 8.
So you hit him for 8 points of damage, but he's still standing. Fidessa, you are up next.
With my very fresh cleric training, I'm going to spy the first zombie in front and scream, "Consecrate!" And that is my word of radiance. So he now has to make a Constitution saving throw to beat a 12.
He rolls a 9.
Sweet. So he's going to take 6 points. Or no, he's going to take 1 point. He's going to take 1 whole point of radiant damage.
You see the zombie. He kind of looks over to you. Looks at what he was going to chase. He's made up his mind, which is to just come after you. You look like a tastier meal.
That was the wrong word of radiance. I have to find a better one.
Next up is Bolton.
Well, then I will move to here. That's 10 feet to each of these guys, right?
Yep.
Okay, I will attack the one to the south with my halberd.
Okay.
The 12?
Okay. A 12 hits.
12 hits. Small miracles.
I might actually hit something this time.
Big save.
That's also 12.
12 points of damage.
Wow.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
You just see this halberd just kind of slice right into like the midsection, and as you pull it out, the midsection comes with it. But it is still standing. Dennis, it is your turn.
And we're going to try to punch a zombie in the face.
Because Bolton has range, he threatens the zombie, therefore you have advantage.
Alright, let's see. 16 is the best.
16 is the best, that's a hit.
Oop. 6 damage.
6 damage, okay. He's still standing.
As a bonus action, I'll punch it again.
Alright,
With a 13 being the best roll there.
13 hits.
5 damage.
You find your hands getting slick with a fetid smell. And with that being said, we're gonna go to Knox.
I'm gonna move down beside that guy that they were just fighting, and I'm gonna do a sneak attack.
Okay, well move on down and roll to see if you hit.
17. 11.
Either one would have hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So 8. Yeah.
So 9 altogether.
Yeah.
That drops the zombie. You just see the zombie just collapse under your stealthy stab of your dagger.
Yep, you're welcome.
And you see him rise back up. It's the weirdest thing. You thought you killed it. Well, it was already dead, I guess. And then it dropped to the ground, and then it just got right back up. Well, it's on its knees right now. It is now their turn. Oh, let's see here. They're pretty mindless, so they're just gonna move on up into position, and then they will make their attacks. You have one on Bolton who goes to attack with his little grimy little zombie hands, and he will miss with that attack. The zombie beside that zombie will now attack Nox, and will miss on that as well. The zombie over to right by Reths will attack him.
Yeah, here we go.
A 13 will miss you.
Oh, good.
And finally, Dennis,
Correct.
a 14 I assume is not going to hit you.
15.
And on Lobert, you see Lobert being attacked by a zombie just a little ways away from you. And the zombie just misses with a swipe over Lobert's head. And you hear Lobert saying, "Help! Help! Please! I'm not a fighter, I'm just a lover!" We go to the top of the order. Rats, what shall you do?
Do you have anything that keeps zombies dead as a religious?
I'm not a very good cleric yet, but I've got
seen.
something. Hey, wait,
One damage.
I'm working on it.
Fidessa, you hear in the back of your head, "Read the damn book, Fidessa."
Is there any point I try and sprinkle the ashes on it? The ashes are not going to kill zombies, right?
No, you just try to stab it, I guess.
Can we go for its head? Can we chop off its head to make it slightly less annoying?
The literature does suggest that destroying the brain is the way to go.
So I am going to get that guy that we've already put down once
Okay,
and shove my rapier through his right temple.
go for it.
Honestly, that's exactly what's going to happen. 9 in total.
9 that will hit. Roll your damage.
What's wrong with these guys?
They don't have anything.
4 plus 5.
Okay.
9.
It drops to the ground, and it doesn't seem to be getting back up.
Yeah. So I'm just going to walk straight up through the guy that I just put down
Okay.
and get ready for the next attack.
And it will be Fidessa's turn.
So still muttering. Look, I'm not a great cleric yet, but I'm working on it. And besides, religion is the opiate of the masses. And I move to the left of these zombies, and then in a completely non-clerical way, throw out my hands and shoot a ray of acid. And cast Tasha's caustic brew. And so all 3 of these zombies in a line have to make a dex save of 13.
The one in front of you does not. The one behind him does not. And far side does not. They all fail their dex saves.
Love that. So they're going to take a whopping 3 points of acid damage, but then we'll also get to roll that at the beginning of their next turn.
Right in the head, right?
Right across the head. Like right, just a nice big blob of acid just straight through.
The power of this spell must have been so great that the zombie in front of you just kind of just drops to the ground, but gets back up onto its knees. Next in line is going to be Bolton.
Okay, the one behind the one that just got back to his knees, that's the one that I have flank on, correct?
Yep,
So that's advantage, is that right?
that's advantage, yeah.
The 21,
That'll definitely hit.
12. Oh, sorry, 11.
11 points of damage.
Yes, sir.
All right, he's still
Aiming
standing.
for the head.
You aim for the head. You manage to cut like a little bit off, more ear than head, but he's still standing.
Very artistic.
Yes, yes. Now he can't hear out of one ear.
I said all kinds of nasty things into it.
All right. After Bolton, we go now to Dennis.
Alright. I am going to pull out my sickle.
You have a sickle now?
I have a sickle.
You've had a weapon all this time.
He just goes for the punch.
Well, my fists are kind of ugly now.
Oh,
And stinky.
And stinky. So we're going to pull out a sickle, considering I saw a weapon kind of take out a zombie. We're going gonna slash at the one in front of me with my sickle.
All right.
Again, aiming for head because detaching head from body is good. That's a 19 on the die.
A 19 on the die will definitely hit.
For 5 damage.
For 5 damage. Okay. He's still standing.
I'm going to attack him again as a bonus action.
All right.
That's a 19 on the die again.
Do it.
More damage, please. 5 damage again.
5 damage. Consistency. Consistency is the way you get ahead in this world. But right now, someone still has their head on.
No.
We now move over to Nox. Nox, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take my short sword and I'm gonna go for the guy in front of me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna plunge it right between his eyes.
You're gonna aim right between his eyes.
So 7.
7, unfortunately, misses. Let's start from the left all the way to the right. We got one zombie who's going to attack Fidessa.
What? Hold up. Starting this turn, he has to take acid damage because he got hit by an acid ball. So he's gonna take 8 points of acid damage.
Ouch.
8 points of acid damage.
And he's upset about it.
And he drops
Ooh.
before he even has a chance to swing that club-like arm.
Vanessa hasn't even adopted like a defensive stance. She's just like, oh, I know you're going to fall down, and just like melts and whatever.
Well, that guy drops. The next one.
Another roll this dice again.
Oh, here we go again.
That's 4 points of acid damage on that gentleman.
Ooh.
Gentlemen.
You just see
On the personage, right? I shouldn't assume gender. On the personage.
on the undead. You just see a portion of its skull start to slide off from this acid
That's what I was
affecting
going
it, and now is going to attack Bolton. That
I'll
is
save you.
Try.
armor class 22,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and that'll do 4 points of bludgeoning damage to you. We move on to the zombie in front of Rats and Dennis.
Which is going to take a few points of damage. 8 points of acid damage.
Ooh, look at that. It's also still standing, and he's going to try to thunderclasp Dennis. And it will miss because he thought Dennis was taller. And you just hear Lober in the background, help, help, I'm gonna be eaten alive. Help. Oh, hey Dennis. And he is going to eat one as the zombie literally just grabs him by the shoulder and just chomps. Ooh.
Oh.
He is not doing well at all, as you see kind of Lober kind of slump to one knee. He's like, tell my wife I'm not coming home for dinner. As you see that happening, in the background on the pigskin field, you notice a zombie start to creep through the ground, well, near Lobert. And with that being said, I think we will end our session right here. Thank you for joining the Dungeon Story, and we will see you guys next time. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.